Hi, you guys. Me again. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Hi, Breno. You're a new member. Thank you. Hi, everybody. I think I saw Lisa here, too. Lisa, I got your package today. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Good seeing everybody. Listen, I'm going to post that pounding on my door I told everybody about that made me wiped out yesterday. Minding my own beeswax, and some punk-ass kid came up and hit my door so hard. My son said, Mom, go check it. He was in Novato. He was looking at my cameras. He said, go check it. Make sure they didn't crack the glass. And I checked it, and it was okay. But I am having the screen door guy come tomorrow. I have a sliding screen door. I hate it. The guy talked me into getting it. I'm going to have it removed and put a different one. But I like to be able to open the regular door and have the air come in and stuff. So, oh, Margaret had a Gerard Butler encounter in Scotland. Girl, write me about it. Grindle9103@gmail.com. I sure do, Emmy. And boys is proper. My daughter's really cool, too. We get along so well. We used to not get along, though. Oh, Alex, hey, I'm glad you went. Oh, he said he had a ball in Amsterdam. So, okay, you guys. New York flights were grounded? I didn't know that. Right now I feel it'll stay sleeping. But I'm not answering personal questions. Please do political questions. Tomorrow, Thursday, for my members, we do the 3-card. Pick a card. Oh, Kim says you can't see the skyline. We did prayers right before this, and we prayed that. I see like some sort of storm coming in. I see the wind blowing it all away. And I even see rain in Canada. It smells like a campfire. Listen, this is exactly what I went through. I told you guys when my fire started. I hadn't started a YouTube yet when my first fire happened. It was so bad that there was pieces of, what do you call it, when it's on fire and it flies? I mean, there was chunks this big going towards my house. But it was all the way into San Francisco. They closed all the schools because it was just too hard to breathe. Thank you, Judy. Oh, no. Jen says Shannon Daugherty cancer came back. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's why I was recommending my friend Dan, artist Dan, that he get a little, he almost owns his house. Get just a little money out of the house. Go down to your bank. They'll be happy to do it. And ask for the money, get a contractor to give you a price, and then take that down to them and say you need the money to cover this. It might run up to $12,000, but put a little central air and heat in, because he's got those window ones. Those really use up the power. Oh, it's hazy north coast of Ohio. Interesting. Hi, you guys. Hi, Celtic. Celtic Tarot. Sheila's birthday's next week. We're going to do a little celebration. I'm going to get drunk and puke on myself. I know you are. Dan said he's going to look at it. It's so much easier. It's just so much easier. When I bought this house, this is a hot area, Santa Rosa. When I bought this house, they didn't have any air. And fortunately, thanks to an inheritance, I was able to afford to get central air and heat. And I think it cost me about $11,000 or $12,000, but that was 6-7 years ago. And let me tell you, the best thing I ever bought. I've never not had it. The other best thing I ever bought, but it was $15,000, was that Generac. Okay, please read on this. The bill to Satan signed into law last Friday for landlords to charge monthly predatory fees. Okay, hold on. Predatory fees instead of renters just paying one-time deposit. What the heck? Oh, listen, the people in Florida right now are going cray-cray, especially about not allowing immigrants to have a driver's license and stuff. They're like, what are you doing? They need it. So people are going crazy, and businesses especially. Thank you, Rebecca. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to read on the DeSantis thing, but I have to put this up real quick. I'm going to read on DeSantis thing for the landlords. I saw it. I saw it. Okay, this is a good one. I'm going to look, AJ, but I just have to put this up. Vincent said the New York Times said analysis of thousands of voter surveys showing voters shifting to the right for all age cohorts, even Gen Z. Yes, it's definitely changing as we speak. Carol said DeSatan runs out in 2027. He's not going to win as president, but let's take a look at this. I think he might leave before his term is up. After the presidency thing. Something to do with the mishandling of funds. Might even be sending those immigrants to California, and they actually come up with something. Tell me what I can tell everybody. Just saying. Here we go. You know, he's going to the border. He's doing all this stuff. Did you see our governor here in California? He said he's a small, mealy guy, and he just doesn't have any power. So he tries to act like a little Napoleon. He's just a little guy. And, you know, Governor, I just went blank on Newsom. He stands really tall. Yeah, he's going to have something else come up on him. Let me download it. What's going to happen to Governor DeSatan? What's going to happen to Governor DeSatan? Why am I seeing blisters on his feet? That's a weird showing. Blisters on his feet. He walked into too much chaos. It's almost like even burns. So like he's burning, like he's walking into some things. He's done some things that will burn him in the end. And I see people saying, get out of here, get out of here. You know, he won't go up. And remember, I've been on the edge about Trump. It looks like Trump could win, but I'm almost feeling not win as president, but it looks like Trump could possibly win in the primaries. But you know, I'm almost feel it's not, I don't know if it's, what's his name that's talking trash about him right now. But it might be someone else, and it's not a Trumpster. And it's not Pence, poor Pence. I don't know why he's running. Hey, Katie, what you having for lunch, girl? Okay. So, DeSatan he's going to do more bills that are just outrageous. But I don't want you to worry, because pretty soon I see a reversal, like they're going back like this. So people are suing him. He's going to lose. Okay, he's going to get burnt because he's going to lose some lawsuits. He thinks he's all that in a cup of tea, but he's nothing but a cold turd in a Dixie cup. Yeah, he's not going to do it. Hey, listen, I talked to a friend yesterday. I was at the nail shop. He said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm at the nail shop in my natural habitat." Yes, that's exactly what. Someone's going to hold his feet, because I just saw like these like blisters, like third-degree burns with the turning white. Diane, I don't see a divorce right now. I love that. Yeah. So, okay. You're so welcome, AJ. So, I wanted to tell you too, somebody wrote me this tart sort of email. You know how I said that we were online? I think we were live. And I said, someone said to me, "Oh, do you think maybe McCarthy made a deal with Trump? Made some sort of deal like Trump, like not with Trump, with Biden, like Biden would cover him in case they try to get rid of him." Because I heard him saying out loud, "They're going to drop me." And then Biden's like assuring him, "Don't worry." When she said that to me, bells went off. And you guys asked me a lot of questions. And the bells go off, they go off. And then I'm able to deep dive into the question a little more. But, it's like people say to me, is this going to happen? If I don't see it, I don't see it. I'll tell you. But apparently I said, yep, this is what happened. I saw the conversations taking place. Let me tell you, it was sort of between them. And he didn't have to do it yet. But she made some sort of comment about, well, somebody told you that. Well, somebody asked me that. They didn't tell me that. They just said, "Do you think?" But I guess she wants me to mention that person because I wasn't the one that came up with it. So I just want to tell you that, yeah, somebody did. But I saw it. I could see it. I saw the conversations. I saw what was happening. So, I said to her, well, told everybody Mark Meadows was going to go against Trump, that he was testifying. Nobody's saying anything about that, I said, what else? There was another prediction I just did. Well, not me, it's my guides. But anyway, if you want to get tit-tat for stuff like that, whatever. I know, Connie, right? Melania is going to do it, but he's paying him. Yeah, I confirmed it. I mean, it was wonderful, but I got that. I don't get that often where I go, oh, hell to the yeah. Like even watching other readers, sometimes they say something, I say, I'll be doggone, you're right. But then I don't jump in or claim it to be mine. But she was asking me, do you think? And when she said that, all of a sudden I started getting the flashes, the visions of the conversations and everything. I know. Let's take a look at Chris Christie. I love it. And apparently Don Jr. is calling them, making fun of him, Krispy Kremes or something. And somebody was showing pictures of Trump and his belly. And they're saying, yeah, you got a lot of nerve, sucker. And then McDonald's, that it's a shame they have to go into that kind of tit for tat. But I wouldn't vote for him, but he's definitely telling the truth. And everybody's holding their breath. All those white glove little Republicans are holding their breath. Oh my God. But Trump's getting ready to get hit hard. First, let's look at Christie, okay? I saw that, Warren. I'll take a look at this too. Hold on. Governor Chris Christie. I just don't like him, but he is very truthful. Oh, and he called that Jared too. And it's the truth. He's kind of like getting popular now, which is interesting. His health isn't that good. Well, look, the bird of paradise sitting on his shoulders, debating and winning the debates. 10 of Cups. Would he actually win the primaries for president? Would he actually win the primaries for president? He's going to fight hard for it. I can see that. But would he win? No. I just heard no. I see another man standing there. No. It's a white guy. Well, Governor Christie's white, but it's a white guy. So, but he's really putting Trump in his place and the family. Oh, Trump doesn't want him to be president because he won't get no pardon. Hail to the no. Okay, so Warren wants to know. Oh, I got 1,800 in the room. Hey, you guys, thanks for coming. Possible serial killer in Portland, Oregon. 6 murdered women found in 4 months. Are these deaths related? One is an unidentified Native woman. Will they figure out? Yes, they'll figure out who she is. Is this related? I just heard yes. Definitely a male doing this. It's kind of a mystery. They're digging into this. Yeah, it's another serial killer. Damn. When I look at some of those shows about serial killers, back in my day when I used to run around going here and there, I never hitchhiked though. But you wonder how you make it. Jeez. Even out here in Marin County, the light will shine on it. So the person will be found. There might even be 3 more hits before this person is found. They are working on it. They got the FBI working on it too. They'll find this person. I just heard that. So don't worry. They're going to find this person. Okay. Oh, Earth Mama, look at this. Chris Christie's a good speaker, clever politician, but is popular in New Jersey. Well, that whole bridge gate or whatever that was, it wasn't good. People probably like that he's putting Trump in his place, but it would take more trust than that to put him in. Oh, Jesus, Roxanne. Look what Roseanne Roxanne, Linda, local news in Boston reported shop. That's been going on for a long time. Even when I was a young girl and visited my kinfolk in Berkeley and in Oakland, it was more expensive to buy the stuff. There are laws against it, actually. So probably just turning people in. Ooh, 1.9 in the chat. Thank you, Tana. Yeah, he's a bully. I don't like him. Ooh, I just got a hit, you guys. He's going to say something really stupid on some sort of debate thing. I see him kind of make a statement that people are all upset about. Okay. And he was kissing whatchamacallit's rear, trying to get in there. But Jared didn't like him because he got his daddy in trouble. Absolutely. I haven't seen that show yet. Everybody's saying it was really disturbing. My friend Mark said he was watching it when I called him. I'm going to do a little event in San Francisco, September 16th. And Mel was supposed to be in it, which he still is. But if something happens with his throat surgery and he's unable to, I was able to get Kevin on board. Kevin, our medium Kevin. So he's coming down. We just sorted it out and got his flight going, and we're getting his hotels, and he's going to come to San Francisco. I haven't announced it yet. I think we can only take 50 at the most. So, okay. So, this is going to, I got to answer this too. Connection between the Duggars, Huckabees, and fundamentalist churches? Absolutely. Absolutely. Huckabee, the Duggars believed in corporal punishment, and Huckabee was just so into it. And also, they believed in their kids working. So why do you think Sarah Huckabee passed bills that so the young folks can work? And also, they were priming them, if you know what I mean. So entertainment purposes only. But yeah, this put a real black cross over Huckabee's. Oh, yes. And I'll look at that too. I need to look at the Ukraine power plant. The Supreme Court will be deciding affirmative action and voting rights in the next 2 weeks. Media hasn't highlighted this. Will these rights be eliminated? I just heard no. Thank you, Jesus. Will the rights be eliminated? No. I can't wait till we replace. There's some bad news coming out for Thomas too. I'm telling you, TikTok, you guys. The usual suspects will vote not in the favor of American people. It's going to be okay, you guys. I don't want you to worry. Look, we're riding on the horse saying, thank you, Jesus. I know Kavanaugh's waking up a little bit. And I think Justice Roberts will stick with, you can't be taking away people's rights or causing all this turmoil. It's very clear in the Constitution. It's nothing you can just change as you go along. Okay. And then Lynn wants me to, oh, yeah. Skipper said Christie was very pro-Trump and claims to have done a complete turnaround. People don't trust that. Let's look on that nuclear power plant, which they did to themselves, by the way. The Russians did. Indictment watch. Tick-tock, tick-tock. This is beautiful. Listen, if I'm around, I'll do a live real quick and we'll discuss. Yeah, TK, I'm doing it now, sweetheart. And the thing is, I don't know when I got this, but I felt when it happened that Putin hurt himself. I don't know if I got it like in a flash, but I felt like, oh, and I told you guys will remember this. I told you Putin was going to do something really stupid. That's it. Because what he's doing is he's flooding out Russian people too. I see all kinds of people helping with that. Damn. The nuclear plant will be fine for now. They will move heaven and earth to keep it fine. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's look at Ukraine and the power plant. Oh, hi, Whimsy. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, honey. That was so funny when Mark called. Where are you at? I'm at the nail shop in my natural habitat with a chili cheese dog in my hand. Yeah, it's going to cause some stress and some tender issues as far as thousands of people have lost their homes based on this. And even Russians will be mad at him. Remember, I always saw him running. Could it be something as simple like that? Just, it's okay. I'm going to look at it. The nuclear plant will not go off. There will be no damage with that. Although I told you he's considering damaging a nuclear plant. I wonder if it was that one. And he thought by imploding the bridge, he would be able to accomplish that, but he's not going to be able to do it. Oh, he's always angry. I see him so angry. So plenty of damage, but he wanted more damage. Oh, he really wants Trump to win, but Trump's not going to win. They're watching him like a hawk. The United States of America is watching Russia and China to make sure they can't touch the voting rights. Our issues are within our own home base, that these red states are doing everything they can to take away the right, like the 2,500 ballots that Paxson took. And so now, so obviously, probably Beto won, you guys. But now what they have to do is they have to don't do mail-in ballots, do going to the polls. So they'll probably get all kinds of rides and stuff and get people down to the polls so they can do personally. Yep, KGB party knows how to destroy, not heal. 2.5 million in Texas, exactly. Yeah, he won because 2.5 million votes were taken by Governor Paxton. He said if he didn't take them, Trump would have lost. He lost anyway. Okay, so, oh yeah, let's take a look at, I think they're going to mess with the student loans. Whoops, I already did that, sorry. I saw that Chris is gone. Lisa, did you hear that I got your package today? Thank you so much. She sent me some of them cards like Kevin uses. Kevin Lewis, not Kevin Loving. Okay, here we go. SCOTUS and student loans. Is there any help? Okay. Let me tell you what I got before. Let's see if it comes up again. What I got was they're going to do everything they can to try to, like they're even doing now with that budget, okay? But in the back of Biden's mind, he's thinking, if we take over in 24, I'm reversing all this. I'll give the student, take care of the student loans. Yeah, you know, let's hurt students, let's hurt disabled, but you know what? The rich don't touch them. They are cursing their own souls. It's a shame. That which is like unto itself is drawn. You want to create madness and chaos, you're going to get more of the same. And let me tell you something else. Trump, when he starts getting indicted, he's going to insist people bring their AKs out on the street. Entertainment purposes only. But I don't see people rallying for him like that. People are a little tired of it. Now, America's not going to come together overnight. Look at this. The 10 of Cups is the outcome. But I've got the 3 of Pentacles reversed, the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So some news will come probably within the year that finally people will be free of the burden. Okay? At least a good portion of the things. So this, as far as SCOTUS taking it on, I feel they might not vote in our favor, you guys. Let me double check. Will SCOTUS give us a break on student loans? It doesn't feel like they're very divided on this. I stand, if my cards are correct, people will be dancing in the streets. So, okay. So they may actually, but it's very close. It's very close. But I see them giving people a break. So maybe some of it, not all of it, but I see a break here. Okay. I stand to be corrected by my cards. So we'll know when this stuff happens. CNN is desperate, Christine. CNN is desperate to get themselves sorted. Chris stepped down because they told him, listen, our numbers are going through the tank, just down. And he was bad news, and it's going to take them a while to recover. Public school students are emboldened to get physically aggressive, and I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on it with teachers. When will it be safe to work in public schools? No respect, if you know what I mean. When will it be safe to work in public schools? Well, it is safe in most of the schools. I see teachers walking out. So if schools aren't going to monitor with cameras and people, unfortunately, for a while, they're going to have to be standing there. People will have to be ready to go, maybe even a panic button or something. Because I see that if the schools don't offer proper coverage, the teachers won't come. They need teachers so bad. They're going to start listening to the teachers, you guys. Yep, look like Kim said. She has a friend retiring in 2 years because she can't take it. I can see why. I see those kids going up fighting, or if the teacher tries to stop a fight, they'll hit the teacher. No respect. And then the parents will be mad at the teacher. Oh my God, Krista. Teachers are walking out all over the nation, literally. And here's the other thing. They don't get paid enough to put up with this bull. You know, like Biden said, come on, teachers pay more taxes and firemen pay more taxes. But then rich people, why are they taking on the brunt? It's just all messed up, as you well know. Trust me, Biden's trying to change it. It's just that doggone Congress got 5 ahead of him. So, yeah, schools have changed. Isn't that Liz? Isn't that something? Look what Liz says. CNN tried to tell us why we need to hear Trump. Yes, and the thing is, he's not a good man. He's what is it you call one? So he's a traitor. He's a traitor. It's just like what's going on with that golf thing with them hopping on because the price was right with Saudi Arabia. No. I see it's going to cause such a rift that they'll have to backtrack. That's what I see on the golf thing, okay? But I see more respect for teachers and higher wages, much higher wages. Back in the day when I first became a nurse, I mean, we weren't paid fat. But what happened is there wasn't enough nurses, so they kept upping and upping the amount that they would pay. And now nurses can make pretty good money, and they're still short of nurses. So Sherry says that her brother teaches high school and it's killing him. Not the teaching, the administrative BS he has to go through. I've heard that more than once. Oh, yes, look at this. Gija, Florida teachers are fleeing Florida because of Satan's law. Same with doctors, mass accident. I've been hearing that left and right. Left and right, I've been hearing that. Yeah. Refused to process, but those were votes. There was mail-in ballots. Those were votes. It's still votes. He took 2.5 million votes and said they don't count. Those were both votes. I don't understand saying they're not votes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like that's votes. Good. And $60,000 a year is nothing. You couldn't live where I live making $60,000 a year. Oh, that's a good one. Mighty Blue. Will Prince Harry win his court case in London? Let me take a look at that. I normally don't read on Prince Harry. But let's see if he wins his court case. Because I guess the UK isn't, some of them aren't that fond of him. I don't know what their trouble is. He's probably lucky to be free. Okay, so he starts off with the Fool, crossed by the Ace of Wands. Are they having money problems? Is Harry having money issues? I know he has his mom's inheritance. Will he win? Yes or no? Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, Fortune's Fate. Some disappointment here. Okay, this is what I'm getting, you guys. Well, it's like he's gonna win, but not everything he wants, or maybe the amount of money he wanted, he's not gonna get. But it's not that bad. It's a good deal, but it's not walking out with all kinds of money. Okay. Oh, mail-in ballot applications. Well, still, he stopped the people being able to apply to vote. All those people did not get the option because he wouldn't allow them to get their application in. He was at court. Are you talking, Sherry, are you talking about Harry? It was the first time somebody of royalty showed up in court, besides Paul McCartney. He was at court. Correct me if I'm wrong, but okay, let's look. Oh, Pam Moore is stepping down from KRON. Anyway. Okay, hold on. Did Prince Harry show up in court? Go. The Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, appeared in the London court for a second consecutive day Wednesday to testify in his lawsuit against Britain's Mirror Group newspaper. It's here in black and white from London. He did appear. I had heard that he wasn't appearing, so you probably ran with that, but he did appear. Frida says she's listening. She says she's taking the sheets off the clothesline. Girl, it's sprinkling out here. Overcast. No, the votes aren't shifting to the right. Not at all. They don't have enough people. That's why they're trying to get you not to vote. Oh, yes, girlfriend. This is a good one. Hail to the yeah, Martha. 2,786 in the room. 500,000. Oh, yes, we're going to get the word. Let's see if it's going to be a shock. Shock and awe. Let's check it out. Here's another good one. We got to read on that plane crash in Virginia, okay? I'll take a quick look, see. George Santos. He said, I'd rather go to jail. Oh, hell yeah, send him to jail. Yes, we're going to find out, okay? Ooh, some people are anxious about this. We should get the news in 1 day, 1 week. Oh, he's going to try to challenge it. He's going to try to slow it up a little bit. Oh, yes. Yes, a very powerful person. Is it shock and awe? It's interesting, is what it is. It's interesting. People are like interested in this. It's some big corporation or something. Hey, Virgo. So, okay. And then I was going to read on the plane crash in Virginia. I'm reading now on the plane crash in Virginia. That was very sad. I know they're mad. They're wondering if those jets shot them down. My guys initially said no. Okay. It feels like something happened in the plane. They were on automatic pilot, and I just feel like either the pilot was locked in the cockpit and was incapable because there was no plan to hit Washington. I just got that. Let's double check. I know a lady and her nanny and her little 2-year-old baby. Okay. Hey, Bad Hair Day, thank you. Oh, look at this. It's so sad. Oh, God, people are really suffering. They must have had a lot of people who loved him. Brandy, I'll say this again. I'm sorry I have to keep repeating it, but I will tell you beyond a reasonable doubt that Epstein is dead. When he died, the cameras stopped working. There was a scream that nobody came to, and there was no guards around. When they're wheeling at his body, you can see the livor mortis setting in with the blood. He was dead as a doornail, and he's still dead. Some people are saying other psychics are picking up that he's still alive. Well, my hit is that he's not transferred to the other side. He's still earth walking, which they might be picking up his spirit. So I'm not saying that it's not true that he's around. He's probably around, but in spirit. But sometimes there's just certain things I know and I can feel it. And, God forbid somebody says, hey, he was found in such and such. And then I will tell you I'm wrong, but he's dead. He's dead. And it's that bone breaking 3 times. They killed him. Barr came the day before to the jail and got him a young girl that they dressed up in a suit to make her look like she was an attorney and let him be up in the room where the attorneys meet. Entertainment purposes only. And then when his girlfriend got arrested, Barr wanted to come see her and she refused. She said, don't kill me. Well, believe what you want to believe. I'm telling you he's dead, especially when I saw that livor mortis sitting in. He's dead as a doornail. What the heck? Why are we wasting time on this stuff? Ask for Homeland Security release info on Prince Harry's U.S. visa, whether he disclosed drug use. Oh, there's just ugly people in London that are behind this. I don't see anything bad happening to him. Gail says, Snoop says it's not true that Barr visited, but it's true that Giselle, whatever her name is, his girlfriend refused for Barr to come visit her. She said no. She didn't want him around. I'll have to find that article because it even talked about that young girl. So we'll see what that's about. I'll check up on it. I'll post it on my community site. Yeah, my guy said 2 guys entered his cell. He was murdered, I'm going to tell you. But believe whatever you believe. That's okay if you think the other. I say that people are picking him up because of course he hasn't transferred over. He's scared to go. He's probably haunting the apartment he lived at. Oh, thank you. Someone said, Bev said it is true that Barr visited. Someone said, Snoop said no, Bev. But I remember hearing somebody was talking about it on the news. Yeah, don't worry about the smoke, sweetie. It is very true that Barr visited Epstein. Interesting. So Snoops isn't right all the time either. Thank you, Jayon. I wouldn't want Barr to visit me either. Bannon is going to jail. Flynn feels in big trouble. And Stone too. But I see Flynn, like when Trump starts going down, I got this vision of him like in quicksand and him grabbing people. Some people are putting out their hand and then he's pulling them in with him. So it's like drowning. All of a sudden it'll be bada bing, bada boom. That's all you're hearing about is people who work. By the time we go into voting next year, now listen up. I could be wrong, but this is my hit. You're going to see more people against Trump than ever before. You're going to see people not wanting the madness and those religious crazies. I think this is what I think what happened to Epstein. I feel Epstein was desperate. He got his thing to get out of jail or to be bonded denied. And that's why Barr probably visited him, because, Barr's father was in with Epstein. And he was saying, you know what, you guys, you know what I have, right? I have it secure and I have it here, and I'm going to reveal everybody. I'm going to reveal everybody. He was really threatening him. So that's what I'm getting. He named names. He was going to release some stuff. Oh, breaking news. Dan just gave me breaking news. DeSantis' approval rating in Florida has declined 19 points. His approval's 36 now. Well, of course, people can't live in Florida. They got no groceries on the shelves. You can't get people to work. Oh, I love it. Yeah, Kathy, I talked about that. I talked about that they were the applications. They weren't the actual vote, but people still didn't get to vote, right? They were applying to vote and they didn't have that opportunity. Oh, yes. Thank you, lucky girl. The dam in Ukraine. 3,142 in the room. Thank you, Mimi. She said Barr was the last person to see Epstein alive. So they were trying to work with him and act like they were working on something, but yeah, he was going down. They had already saved him one time. With that guy that stopped all the charges. Tell me what I can say. The dam in Ukraine. Yeah, still voter suppression. Absolutely. I know the migrants are talking. Get my people. These are my Mexican family. And yeah, they're coming to California. They're coming where the sun shines. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're building housing because all those poor migrants that got killed and they saw the terrible conditions. And it's the landowners that are doing this. So they're building new housing. They're cleaning things up. Okay. The dam in Ukraine. Well, I know people, I thought I read on it because I did talk about, don't worry, it's not going to blow up See, the thing is, Putin screwed with other Russians. And they don't like that. And he's trying to act like Ukraine did it, but he's going to be found out. That's when I was telling you guys that I felt Putin. Remember, I said Putin's going to do something stupid. That's what he did, because they're going to find out that he did this. I don't know who's going to tell, but somehow they're going to find out. It's really going to be tough for a lot of people. That which is like unto itself is strong. But look at this God force with this. And the 9 of Swords reverse is like coming out of this bull. Like, people are really going to pull up their bootstraps and get through this and maybe try to build something ASAP. Even out here in California, we had a truck, gas truck that bursted and literally burnt up the overpass for the main thoroughfare to go into the East Bay and San Francisco to the Bay Bridge. And I think they rebuilt that baby and replaced it within a month. Thank you, KT. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Christina, John Alite, mobster Gambino crime family associate, and a government witness who testified against John A. Jr. Gotti, served time in the same prison with Epstein and said that it was a hit from the CIA. Hello. Did you see John Kennedy? Not John Kennedy. Robert Kennedy, the one that's running. That's a nothing burger. But anyway, did you see that he said he talks to the dead, which I believe him because I do too. His dad is fantastic. But he felt that his uncle, John Kennedy, and his father, Robert Kennedy, were hits by the CIA. Yeah, I did, baby doll. Do you feel NATO response to Russia? I feel NATO will come in and help rebuild. I really do. And did you see where they're having a big, huge event with planes and stuff? It'll be the biggest gathering, and they're going to have these. What do you call them when they do little? It's not a parade or anything. It's like you do these things like you do with battleships. You go out and act like it's a war. They're going to be doing it. Mark my words. Okay, Frida. I really hate these new fitted sheets the last go around. Listen, girlfriend, I got a new sheet. I'm trying to think, and they are really made good. It's not Cozy Earth. What's the name of it? It's a bed sheet. What's the name of it? I'll have to find it. They're not cheap, but they really fit well. It's not the company store. I'll find them. Anyway. But the way they just have this one thing that goes across that puts your bedding together. You don't have to deal with all that other stuff. But that's how we had to do the housekeeping. Or I used to have a thing where we tied the back, because those beds go up and down in the hospital. And it was really hard to get a good fit. And then we always had to have the mid sheets underneath the patient with your chucks if they were having issues. And then you would do the roll it in between, put them on their side, then roll them over, put a clean one underneath, then roll them to the side, pull the dirty one, and then put the clean one down. Yes, Tammy, I'm so sorry, honey. You guys are going through that. And look how bad he's paying. I mean, if the people of Florida don't like him, why does he expect anybody out here? And you know what gets me betwixt us? What gets me is how he's on the news all the time. They are watching all these people coming on board like we're interested. And I don't know about you, but I only watch a little bit in the morning to see if there's something I need to catch up on. I have Dan, who's real good, and a lot of you guys will send me, hey, so-and-so just released this, so. But let me tell you, I'll be watching again when they start arresting somebody. Ooh. Howard Hunt said he had information about the CIA killing JFK. Hinted that he was in on it. I believe it. Ooh. You guys have such good info. I heard Tucker Carlson said Russia had nothing to do with blowing up that dam. Oh my God, of course he's going to say that. Oh my God. And did you see that girl that falsely accused the president of assaulting her? First it was he was inappropriate with hugging. Then it was he was inappropriate with groping. Then apparently he raped her. And she just kept changing her story. And I told everybody, because that was in the Me Too, very strong. I said, she is lying. She's a liar. She's a plant. And then even that gal from Joe in the Morning, what's Mika? They had Biden on. And she laid into Biden. I remember Biden had that look of a deer in the headlights. Like, what? She said, so tell us, is it true? Did you? And he was like totally confused. By the way, he never came back on the show. And so I remember being very pissed off at her, because it's hearsay. So then sure enough, as they check in on her, they find out she's a Russian asset. Well, guess who's moving back to Russia because the United States isn't good to her anymore? She is. Cast the first stone. Thank you so much, sweetie. Cher Bear says, I love how they're calling to Satan his wife, the Walmart Melania. Oh, I know. He loves his wife. Well, you guys, I have a dentist appointment. Hi, Anna. She's annoying, I know. They can't win, you guys. Marie, you're so right. Because they're not good people. They're not good people. There's more of us than there are of them. That's why they're so busy trying to stop us from voting. That's why what's-his-face took 2.5 million applications for voting to stop us from voting. So don't worry. This too shall change. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you for my monitors. I appreciate it. And then we'll do something fun this weekend. Tomorrow is going to be that lady I told you about that does numerology in politics. She's fantastic. Okay. And Friday, I'm having Dana on real quick. Thank you. Lisa, lucky girl. Love you all. We will talk soon. And I'm going to post that door knock on YouTube, you guys. You'll see what I'm talking about. Cheers. Bye-bye.